Okay, and we are live. And I'm having my cup of tea like I normally do around this time. Enjoying it. Let's see who jumps on here. Who is jumping on? Let's see. All right, we have some people joining. Okay. So a couple of purposes for this live tonight. One is just to remind everybody that we all have something good to share with the rest of the world. Every single one of us has something positive and something good to share with the rest of this world, and this world needs what we have to share. So now, my question to you is, how do you know what the world needs from you? Okay? If you have some special talent, if you have some special gift, whatever you might have, just let the world know. Okay? And on that note, let's see what kind of comments I'm getting here, what kind of info you guys want from me. We're going to do some questions and answers. And another thing that I wanted to mention here really quick is that due to the fact that this page of mine is just exploding, it really is, my time has become very limited in answering questions to many of you, and I love every single one of you, and I really appreciate it, and I thank you all very much. But the way things are going, I'm doing lives obviously because I'm trying to connect with as many of you as I can. But even here, I have a lot of questions that people just ask me, and I'm trying to connect with all of you. So what I've decided to do is actually have a subscribers or subscription list, okay? And what does that mean? That basically means that a lot of you that would love to connect with me on my lives, at least, you can subscribe. I'm not sure how that plays out with TikTok, but it's all, a learning curve for all of us. But I do know that anybody that does manage to subscribe has some perks. For example, if you subscribe, you can join me here on the lives, and you can ask questions, and I can respond to you, and we can have a very good and healthy relationship. And of course, other people can watch. It's just they're not going to be able to ask me questions. So that's one of the perks. Another perk is I'm going to give you guys a heads up ahead of time when I'm going to be going live, so you can have like a specific time frame, so you know when I'm going live, and we can do a little bit of better work like that. So let's see, where's everybody connecting from? Thank you very much, Carolina. Thank you for the rose. Love it. Hello, watching from Ghana. Awesome. Another wonderful place in the world, Ghana. I'm glad that you joined. I don't know what time it is in Ghana, but I'm pretty sure it's pretty late. Love Angel 22, good night, brother. Good night to you too. Thank you for connecting. Love Angel, always nice to have you. Illinois, awesome. Illinois just joined. Guyana is here. Very good. We have people from around the world, I see. Hello from Republican of Ireland. Love and light to you all. I really love it when I get so many people from different areas of the world just connecting and just wanting to chit-chat. Montreal is here. Love Angel 22, thank you, brother. You're very welcome. I love every single time you're here. What is the best food you tried for high energy? Wow, that is actually amazing. The best food that I have tried, believe it or not, for high energy, for me personally, I don't know if you folks have tried it, but it's a drink. It's called aloe vera, believe it or not. And it's not just any aloe vera, it's aloe vera from a specific place that I get it from. And it does amazing things for high energy. Another one is different bee products, of course. I love bees. I love those wonderful creatures. We can get into that another time. But absolutely, yes, one of my best fruits. 1616, okay, beautiful. Warrior of Light. I guess that's your time over there. That's awesome. So, since I have everybody here as well, I mentioned about the subscription, of course. It's going to benefit everybody. My goal for tonight is if I can get 10 subscribers, actually. Just 10. That's all I'm looking for tonight. Just so I can see how this plays out and if it's a good fit for everybody. The perks, of course, like I said, you will be able to communicate with me when I'm going live. And also, you will know my schedules ahead of time when I'm going to be going live. Hello from Alberta, Canada. Hello, my friends. Love to see everybody here. Another thing that I wanted to mention really quick is that I noticed that just because my page started exploding, that there was somebody trying to impersonate me, somebody created a fake account, and they were trying to lure some of you lovely people into purchasing something or whatever it was. I'm not sure because I just blocked it. But for future reference, I want you to know this, that I will never ever DM anybody or mention to anybody that I'm looking for money or I'm trying to get support for some cause or anything like that. So please don't be lured in. This is the page that I have, and this is the account that I have actually, and I will never ask anybody for money or anything like that. So if you get that DM, please report it to TikTok, and I would block the account. Plain and simple, okay? So who else is here? Hello from BC. Hello, beautiful BC. Love to have you here. Love to see everybody's on board. Okay. Ottawa's here. Valerie, thank you for the rose. Love it. Thank you very much. Who else is here? Brother, my energy is increasing. Like voltage. Wow. Okay. Carbon parts of my body. It happens when I am still. Absolutely. Love Angel, thank you for that beautiful comment. I hope that thank you Smith for the rose, by the way. I hope that this energy boost that you are getting has something to do with some of the videos that I've been creating, because I've been getting a lot of positive comments from a lot of you over these videos, and I do know that a lot of you have been getting these phenomenal results, and this is what I'm all about. Thank you, Smithy. Thank you, Smith, for the wonderful rose again. This is what it's all about. It's about bringing the best knowledge that I have to you wonderful folks out there, so you can take it, and whatever you need to take from it, not everything, right? Just take what you need and just use it to your advantage, because the knowledge that I'm sharing with you, thank you very much. Cheryl, thank you for this. Thank you very much. I want you to use this knowledge that I'm sharing with you to the best of your advantage, because I know that it's going to help many of you. I know that a lot of people are looking for ways to help themselves and to help others, and this is why I'm doing this, okay? It's from pure love. I love all of you. Okay, yes, since I met you and of the practice, this is what's happening. I love to hear this, Love Angel. I'm glad that I'm helping you. But to be fair here, I can only influence you to do something, if I may say, but the real work comes from you. Because if you didn't want to change, nothing would be happening. None of this would happen, okay? So this is on you. Kudos to you. You are very good. Okay. So, One Love Light, okay, what benefits you think staying silent, no communication for a small period would bring? Wonderful question. Really, really love it. Thank you for asking. So, silence is actually one of the key ingredients that I mention many, many times in a lot of my videos and a lot of my practices. I practice silence a lot, every day, on a daily basis, every opportunity I get. Even when I'm walking down the street, even if I'm in a crowded room, I will find a moment where I can connect with silence. So silence, my friend, is key. And it doesn't matter, even if it's a small period or a longer period. What matters is that you connect, because even if you can connect with that small period, it's only going to get better and better and better. You can do it multiple times. Let's say you can connect with silence for a minute. If you do that 30 times a day, there's 30 minutes right there, right? Awesome question. And it brings a lot of benefits. Trust me. And it connects you with who you really are, which is my goal for all of you. All right. Do you know about Kundalini energy? Is it activated naturally for you? So Kundalini energy is one of those energies, again, that I know there's a lot of information out there regarding it. I know there's a lot of push regarding it. You can activate any kind of energy, like I've said, in your body just by simply paying attention to what your body is doing internally. Okay, there's no magic here. Literally, there's no magic. When you put your attention, your focus somewhere, wherever you put your focus, it grows, like that energy grows, okay? So by focusing internally, when I mean internally, like you can focus, you can start from your inner chest or your inner hands or your inner feet, right? And just from there, just move the energy around within you, right? Let it grow. And then when the energy becomes one with your whole body, you can feel it. You keep your focus there, just going to keep increasing, 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 and you're going to feel amazing. And by the way, this is also very, very good for healing. So Kundalini is no different. I hope I answered that question for you. Okay, how much days we need to repeat push and pull? Great question. I believe this comes from the leaf. So push and pull is a technique, okay? And push and pull, you can use it as many times as you want and for anything that you want, all right? That's what push and pull is. Now, the key here is to understand how to use it, right? So when I described in the videos about push and pull, it's actually a very, very simple method. Once you realize and once you connect with the energy coming from your hand, and why do I say your hand? Because we feel things with our hands, right? So you can feel that energy better with your hand. Okay, so let's say you want a brand new car, right? You can use it by either pushing or pulling, for example, towards that object. You can go back to the video and watch it, but you can use it as many times as you want. Valerie, thank you for all of your videos. You're most welcome, Valerie. I love it when people like yourself jump on board and they make these positive comments, because I see and I know for a fact that it's helping. My videos are helping a lot of you. And I really, really love that. And I appreciate your comment. I'm going to have a sip of tea. It's my time for tea right now. I just love tea around this time. And of course, I'm sure all my British friends love it as well. Okay. Northridge, California is here. Okay, beautiful. And Rick is here. Good evening. How are you? How are you doing, my friend? I'm glad that you're on board. You're one of those wonderful people that always jump on my lives and you always have some kind of a question. And for the most part, I hope that I answer your questions. So, as I was saying earlier, my goal for tonight is 10 subscribers. I'm not sure how that plays out. I guess you got to go somewhere and subscribe on the live. The reason why subscription, I'm having a lot of people, and I want to be efficient with everybody. Okay, so by being a subscriber, that will give you the freedom to ask me questions like this live, and also you will know my schedules of when I'm going to be going live. So it's a more intimate relationship. So, the Leaf, I'm so intelligent. Indeed, you are, my friend. You are intelligent. I love the way you put that, because that is a key ingredient. We have a tendency of always cutting down ourselves, and that is not a very good thing. So by saying something like this, I'm so intelligent, that's beautiful. Indeed. I love that comment. Hello from Albania. I love that too. Okay, Preacher says the earth is flat. Awesome. The earth is whatever you want it to be, my friend. We are the creators of our reality. And having said that, whatever you connect with, so be it. Valerie, thank you for those wonderful roses. I love them. Okay, who else is here? Let's see the messages down at the bottom. What's happening here? Vicky. Okay. Yes, I agree, my friend. I was in a workshop today, and I kept connecting with silence. Thank you, Rachel. Absolutely. You can definitely connect with silence anywhere you are. I know a lot of people believe that the room has to be totally silent, and why that actually benefits you if the room is silent. But even if the room is not silent, there are gaps in the noise, right? That if you connect with those gaps, there's a moment of silence right there. You can connect with that. Love and light to you too, my friend. Shan. Okay, Alan Bell, thank you for sharing your knowledge. You are most welcome, my friend. I love all you people here. Okay, what can I do to see deepest dimensions? Okay, this is a tricky question. Not tricky on your part, but there are many things that you can do to see deepest dimensions, but the one that I practice the most and the one that I suggest the most is to truly connect with who you are. So just like Rachel and Love Angel and all of them were saying earlier, you connect with silence, right? When you connect with silence, you connect with who you really are. And for whatever reason, these deep dimensions just are there for you to explore. They really, really are. Okay, like these deep dimensions are just, we think that they're separate from where we are, but they're not. They're just there, ready for us whenever we're ready to actually jump in. So my answer is connect with silence, be present in the present moment, be still. Your thoughts are going to subside, if you may, and that's how you connect with deep dimensions. And Rick says, your gifts have opened so many avenues in so many lives. You are beautiful. Rick, like I've said before, first of all, I want to thank you for that beautiful comment. And I always love it when you are on board with these lives, because you are just incredible. Your questions and your comments are so uplifting, not just to me, but to all of us that are on this platform and watching right now. Thank you, Rick, for that. Valerie, thank you. You're most welcome, Valerie. I love you guys. And user, okay, I'm not going to go through the whole number. Have you seen your higher self? All right. So, that's a beautiful question. Your higher self is not different than you. Okay? Your higher self takes the form of whatever you envision your higher self to be. So whatever you picture your higher self to be, that's exactly what it's going to be. Okay? But having said this, you are a being of love and light. And having said that, your higher self would be a bright, shining light, if you may describe it like that. Okay? Filled with love. But it can take any form you want. Okay, Patrick, you also eat with your eyes first. Absolutely, my friend. Our eyes are the first thing, and then probably our nose. Okay, they are so helpful. Thank you, Valerie. And Anik, I believe, Aniki Prophet, can I communicate with my soul or inner being? Absolutely, you can. I've said that in many, many videos of mine and a lot of my lives as well. You can absolutely communicate with your inner being. As a matter of fact, your inner being is always here. It never goes anywhere, okay? What happens is we pinch ourselves off from the communication. And by pinching ourselves off, we think that our inner being is not around. But in reality, our soul and our inner being is always here. We just need to learn how to connect and how to listen to the advice that our inner being is giving. But you can communicate, and there's many ways of doing it. Thank you for your question. Okay. Thank you for that, Rena, watching from Germany and subscribe today. Thank you. Thank you for the subscription. Like I said before, my goal for today is actually 10 subscribers. I want to see how this works out, how it plays out. And that will benefit you all, whoever subscribes, of course, because in the future, due to so many people jumping on board and communicating with me, only people that have subscribed will be able to ask me questions on lives, of course, and I can respond, number one. And number two, you are going to know my live events ahead of time, like my schedule. Therefore, you can never miss one. Thank you for subscribing. Laura. Laura, when you spoke to me and said, I have everything I need within me, something within rose up within me. Thank you. You are most welcome, Laura. I truly, truly love the fact that something inside you just, started shaking up, if I may say, and rose up. So keep it up, and I guarantee you your life will change, Laura. Thank you. Okay. Your approach to this world and teachings are a delightful change. This comes from Alan Beth. Thank you very, very much for your beautiful comment. Like I said before, and when I started this live, actually, the way I started was I was saying that everybody on this planet, everybody here has something positive to offer to this world. Everybody has something, a gift, a talent, something that the rest of us don't have, right? You are unique in this planet. So the key is you need to figure out what that is so you can share it with the rest of the world. Because the rest of the world needs what you have to offer. Thank you for that beautiful comment. If you think who shared it, okay, Rachel shared the live. Okay, thank you, Rachel, for sharing. As a matter of fact, I encourage all of you, if you think that this live video will help others, please go ahead and share it. I don't need to tell you that. You can do it without my permission. Go ahead and share it. One Love Light says, do you think we live under a firmament or on a planet? Or whether, what are your thoughts on this? Okay. So, as creators of our own reality, it doesn't really matter if we live on a planet, if the planet is flat, if the planet is round. Whatever shape this planet has taken, it doesn't matter. Okay? I wouldn't put a lot of focus on it. Why? Because it doesn't matter. We are here, right now. Okay? And your focus should only be here, right now, on the present moment. What is happening outside of the planet shouldn't really concern you, because you don't live outside of the planet. You are here, right now. That's my thought. So, Isaac, good evening, sir. Please, I want to know if heaven and hell are real. So, this is a fantastic question. It's not a question that I get often, but I have had this question before. And my answer to you is this. Thank you for those beautiful roses, by the way. Thank you. Relay run. Okay. So, heaven and hell are realities created by you and you alone. What do I mean by that? If you believe in heaven, then heaven is real. If you believe in hell, then hell is real. But, having said this, no soul can sleep forever. Sooner or later, everybody wakes up. And that is my mission as well on this planet. I want to bring as many people upwards with me on this beautiful journey as I can. Because the more people that get to realize how powerful they are, the more you're going to realize that heaven, hell, and all these interpretations of life after death that were just built into us really are, right? But you need to understand this on a higher level. So if it's real to you, it's real. Kyle says, Jesus is my king. Awesome. That is very, very good. Okay, how do we incarnate in this dimension when we were in astral mode? All right, that's a beautiful question. So dimensions and astral modes and all that. Everything that you see around you is all made from energy. Okay, if you go with the most powerful microscope and you zoom in to anything, any object, your body, down to the deepest level, what you will find is just energy dancing around. So whether you are in this dimension or whether you are in the astral mode, okay, it's no different. It's like walking from one room to another, okay? So when you decide to incarnate, you're incarnating in a place that just has different densities, but you're not even going to notice the difference, really, okay? So this is how you do it. It's like going from one room to another. And Leon says, I'm going to sleep soon. How do I astral travel, please? Awesome. So my answer to you would be not to try too hard, believe it or not. The trick for astral travel is to put your body to sleep, but your mind has to be, your conscious mind at least, has to be awake. And that's a little mastery to achieve, but it's not hard. The best way you can do it is wherever you're sitting, whether it's in a room or whether you are on a couch, because you can astral travel even if you're sitting on a comfortable chair or sofa. Ideally, what you want to do is to stay completely still. Your body must be completely still. And then you need to focus at a particular spot on a wall or on the ceiling or wherever it might be. Okay? This is my favorite way anyway. So when you focus your attention on the wall at that spot, do not move your eyes. You got to be totally still. I mean, your body needs to be totally still. Why? Because it needs to fall asleep. Your body and your mind need to shut down. You only want your awareness to be there. Okay? So when you focus on that dot, the next thing you're going to do is you will try to move towards that dot. That's it. When I say move, it's like physically moving without moving your body. So don't be surprised when, boom, all of a sudden you're at the dot and you look back and you're looking at your body. You just astral traveled or had a out-of-body experience that we say. It's the same thing. Astral traveling, out-of-body is the same thing. The difference, if you want to call it a difference, is that out-of-body experiences usually happen within a known realm. Astral, you just zoomed and you went to a different dimension or somewhere else. But this is how you do it. That's my favorite method. There's a lot of different methods like rocking your body and all that, but that's my favorite method. So have a great sleep and try that, okay? Tell me how it worked. Maybe you can even visit me. Okay, Snowbody, Sam. Jesus never existed. It is sun worship. So the point here, thank you for your beautiful question, NW. The point here is not if Jesus existed or if Jesus didn't exist. Jesus had some wonderful, wonderful teachings that if you manage to grasp them, your life will be totally different and liberated. So it's not about Jesus existed or not existed. It's about catch those teachings, okay, and your life will change. Okay, I'm trying to find self again. It's funny, once we have problems, we search. All is a lesson. Absolutely, everything is a lesson, my friend. Thank you for your beautiful comment. Usually, when things go well in life, we don't seek for answers. We don't seek for, things to change us. But it's always when you have a problem that you seek. And I've said it many times before in some of my previous videos as well. At your darkest moment is when you see the light. Okay? Pay close attention to that. At your darkest moment, at your most darkest moment, you will see the light. It's amazing. But generally speaking, that's how a lot of people just wake up too. Those people that had a sudden awakening, this is how it happened. The sudden awakening happened not by fluke. It just happened because they were experiencing such a hard time. Some of them were even looking at suicide and all that, right? And at that moment, it just, boom, something just snapped and they woke up. Okay, what is the easiest way to explain how to detach for another human or from another human? I'm assuming you're saying from another human. So the way to detach is simply by not attaching yourself to begin with, okay? And that is actually a very, very simple thing to do. By focusing on the present moment, I'm going to keep saying that over and over and over again because I can't emphasize it enough. It is really, really that important. By focusing on the present moment and being totally aware, your thoughts and your attachments don't exist anymore. So you can easily detach from that other person. Thank you for sharing, Vicky. And legalization, okay. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for sharing, guys. One Love Light. My energy in essence heals people, and many I connect with their shadows get brought into light. I love this. I love this. I really, really love this comment. Thank you for sharing, One Love Light. A lot of us are natural healers, actually. And the amazing thing is that when you realize what kind of power you have, when I mean power, I mean like that healing energy, right? That you can just give off to people and you can help so many people. It is such a blessing to realize that. That is amazing. Thank you for your beautiful comment. Thank you for that beautiful comment. I love it. Relay Runner just became, okay, thank you, Relay Runner. Thank you for connecting. Thank you for sending the roses, by the way. One Love Light, thank you. You're most welcome, Rick. So just, I'm with you, brother. Where do board? Are you talking about the subscription? I'm not sure, Rick. There should be a button somewhere there where it says subscribe somewhere, if that's what you mean. I believe that's where you board. This is the first time I'm going live with this subscription thing, so I'm learning just as you are, my friend, on this one. Okay, so that's another question. Razor, I think, would say this is a planetary prison, school for souls to learn. No, I don't view it like that at all, actually. This is not a planetary prison. You came here by choice. Totally. Everybody came here by choice. Why? Because we saw it as an opportunity to grow and evolve on a higher level. So this is not a prison. Nobody's holding you here by force. Nobody can hold you here by force. You are a magnificent, multi-dimensional being of love and light. Nobody has any power over you. That I can guarantee you. Rick is asking, what is your take on the Akashic Records? So that is something totally, totally amazing. The Akashic Records do exist. Absolutely. Anybody can access them, I should say. And the information that you receive actually is amazing, because everything that has ever been written, everything that has ever been known to mankind and beyond is in those Akashic Records. Thank you for the beautiful question, Rick. And Laura, I used to go to a medium a couple of times to connect to my husband. Now I'm going to connect myself. Absolutely. This is by far, Laura, the best way to do it, only when you connect by yourself. Why? Because you already have this strong bond, this strong connection with your husband. Where a medium can try to help, and they really do try to help, but it will not be the same as you connecting directly with him. So please try it out for yourself. You can follow some of my instructions that I've had on videos. If not, just send me a message and I'll guide you through that. It's not hard to do. Love Angel, what's the spinning energy? I experienced it while meditating, eyes closed, feel like I am spinning. Yeah, so you can get that quite a bit. I've had that happen to me as well. Spinning energy, the way I see it, is like a vortex. Okay, so the way I can explain it is everything you've ever wanted to manifest is in this vortex. Okay, and when a vortex appears to you, it appears to you in a spinning way. That's all it is. This is what you're connecting with. You're connecting with your actual vortex. So what I would do when you close your eyes and you're spinning is I would see what I want to see for your direct future, right? And it's right there. It's in that vortex, actually. Beautiful, beautiful question. You guys are, wow, what a lively group we have here tonight. I have a lot of wonderful people here. What are your favorite books? One Love Light. I've mentioned it before. I don't really uh, read any books right now. I don't have any favorite books. The knowledge that I'm sharing with you has come from inner sources and downloads that I've been getting. Books are wonderful, and the best thing that I can say about books is, let's say you go into a bookstore, whatever aisle you go, first go to the aisle that you want, right? Any book that you pull out, if it talks to you, I know this might sound strange, but yes, books have this energy about them, right? Like when I say talk to you, I don't mean literally words. What I mean by talking to you is the connection. If you feel like a connection to that book, please pick it up and read it, by all means. Okay. All right. So, Christina, how do you create your own reality? Interesting topic, and a subscribe for okay. Okay. Wonderful question. Like I've said before, the way I create my own reality is by being fully present and aware of the moment. Why? Because everything has already been created. Everything is here for you. Every time you think that you're missing something, or every time you try to achieve something, what you are showing to the universe is lack of. You're showing to the universe that, oh, I need this, right? That's not the way I operate. I operate in the present moment, and by being fully present and everything is already in the present moment, it just comes to me naturally. I don't have to do anything about it. So that's my favorite way. There are other ways, of course, but that's my favorite way. Like the push and pull method that I described, that's a method, but this is by far my favorite. All right. Hello, beautiful soul. Hello to you too, my friend. Um, and that's a beautiful question. Then, if nobody is there by force, why can't you just give up your life easily? Because you came here to live your life. That's why. You came here to live this life. And since you came here to live this life, I would suggest you live it to the fullest and to the max. To give it up is not an option. Not for me, anyway. Live your life to the fullest and enjoy it. That's what you came here to do. How can one connect with their Akashic records? Rick, beautiful question again. Again, through either meditation. I think I'm going to start doing some videos on meditation, actually. I think I should start doing some of those as well. So, through either meditation or through being fully present and in the moment, something will click into you eventually that you can have access to them. Or, just before you go to sleep, here's another suggestion. Just the moment before you go to sleep, okay? Put it out there as a thought and just say it out loud or in your head. I want to connect with the Akashic records. You'd be amazed at what information might come to you overnight. Thank you for sharing. Love Angel Twin. I think you might answer thus before. What's the spiritual meaning of our eyes? That's a beautiful question. A lot of you have some brilliant questions here tonight. So the spiritual meaning of our eyes is pretty much that our spirit, when you connect to spirit, when you look at somebody, where do you look? You look directly into their eyes. Why? Because you connect with who they really are through their eyes. It's like their true self, their spirit is in their eyes. I don't know how to explain that, but that's the best explanation I can give you. Their spirit is looking at you through that person's eyes. And when you lock eyes with somebody, you are connecting directly with their higher being, with their higher self. And that's why maybe sometimes certain animals, when you look at them, They feel uncomfortable because they're not used to. You're looking right through them. They're looking through you. You are looking through their spirit, actually. They get uncomfortable, and some animals might become aggressive because of that. But this is how you connect, right through the eyes. Spiritual meaning, that's what it is. Neville Goddard fan. That's a question I've never had before. So Neville, I've heard about Neville. I haven't really followed his work, but I hear he was a brilliant, brilliant man, and his teachings were brilliant. And for the time that he was teaching them, they were also way ahead of his time for that time. So, interesting person to read and to follow, that's for sure. So Bobby is asking, how do you talk to your body to heal itself? So this is actually a very, very nice question. There's multiple ways to communicate with your body. One way, let's say you have a joint or an elbow or like some kind of a problem, you can actually talk to it directly, either through your thoughts or directly through your mind. You can turn on, you can say, you know what, elbow, you've been so kind to me. Always talk to it in a loving manner, okay? You've been so kind to me. I love you very, very much. Send it love, send it positivity, okay? And then just feel the energy, okay? So just, you can turn around, say, you know, I love you very, very much, and I want you to be as good as new. That's it. Don't even tell it to heal. Don't tell it anything like that. By appreciating your elbow and for what it does, it's going to heal itself. Another way to do it is just feel the internal energy. Just feel it, okay? And direct it towards your elbow, for example. Because when you feel internal energy, you can direct it anywhere you want. So direct it to your elbow, example I'm giving you, and just watch it heal. You can literally see miracles happen in this fashion. A possibility we are an experiment coexistence of humans, of beings and races. Vicky, that's a beautiful, beautiful question. No, I don't believe that we are an experiment. I believe totally that we came here willingly and knowingly. And even if you want to take it one step further and you want to stay that, yeah, maybe we are an experiment of some kind, it doesn't matter, because again, who you really are wanted to be part of that experiment. So either way, it's a win-win, doesn't matter. Okay, why you think the ocean isn't more explored? One Love Light. So the ocean, with the current technologies that we have, it cannot be explored. Why? Because simply the depths of the ocean are so incredible that we don't have the proper tools to explore it totally. And that's why I think it's like maybe 10% of the ocean that we've literally charted out and explored. About 90% is unexplored, so anything can be under there. But it's due to that. It's so deep that we just, so deep, so vast, we can't explore it as of right now. Love Angel 22, can you do a video about healing any part of our body, e.g. skin problems, burns, etc.? Yes, I can do a video for you, Love Angel. Not a problem. I believe we are friends too. Remind me, DM me as well, just as a reminder, because I have so many people asking so many things these days, and I really, really love every single one of you. But yes, I can definitely do a video on that. Okay, Astrodot says there's one enemy disguised in different forms trying to stop my growth. Is life a challenge? So, life is what you make it. If you believe that life is a challenge, then it will be a challenge for you, believe me. If you believe that you have an enemy disguised in different forms coming after you, that's exactly what you're going to face. So my suggestion to you is already just change that belief system that you have about somebody chasing you and somebody trying to stop your growth. And if life is a challenge, none of that I would have in my mind. I would just drop all of those three and just connect with who you really are. You're going to realize that life is not a challenge, actually. Life is a wonderful thing if you understand who you really are. Polsky Jerry, okay, the lights flash often at my place like Morse code. Could it be spirits? Yes, it could. It could be, or it could be an electrical fuse as well. So if you go to my last video, I believe, if you go to my page, just check my last video, and you will see how to connect with spirits. I would suggest you do that and see if you see spirits flying around you. You will connect with them in the way I described in that video. Otherwise, I would call an electrician. Thank you for your beautiful comment. Rick, in this process of your spiritual journey, have you ever come across a challenge? We always come through challenges, Rick. Absolutely. One of the greatest challenges that you will meet, believe it or not, is from other people. And the challenges usually come from people that are close to you, people that are around you. Why? Because they see you changing in front of their eyes, and for the majority, they don't like those changes because they feel like they're losing you, right? But in reality, they're not. If anything, you become a better person. And by the time they realize this, it might take some while. But trust me, they will tag along sooner or later. Thank you, Polsky. Thank you for that. They will tag along and they will love you. So Jose Hernandez says, where did you learn all this knowledge? A book? I've mentioned this a few times before. No, this knowledge did not come from any book. This knowledge that I'm sharing has totally come from internally, from within me, in forms of either downloads that I call them, or visions that I might get, like a flash or a thought or something like that. But you gotta know the difference between thoughts, of course, and what a vision might be, and different emotional states that I get when I enter certain places and things just randomly happen. So that's how I get my knowledge. It's not from a book. Thank you for asking. All right, who and what is God? That's a question that humanity has been trying to answer for the longest time. So, who and what is God is a question that you should ask yourself in complete silence, in complete stillness, in complete awareness. That's a beautiful question to ask yourself, actually. So what I would suggest is you go still, you go silent, you become aware that you are aware, and at that moment, when you just get goosebumps or something, at that moment, ask this question, who or what is God? And your answer will be revealed. Great question, though. Okay, what role would you say faith plays in your life? Anik, prophet? Okay, that's another wonderful question that normally I don't get asked. For me, though, I don't go by faith, I should say, because faith is kind of, you're throwing things out there externally, right? And you just kind of have faith in things, or you just kind of have a belief in things. But what I'm sharing comes internally. It's not from faith, if that makes any sense. It comes from inner knowledge or inner wisdom, I should say. So faith, doesn't play a role in my life really. Polsky, the one about staring at one spot without blinking. Okay, so yes, that's the one. The one about staring at one spot without blinking. Yes, that's how you connect with spirits. You can follow that video. But when you stare at one spot without blinking, what you want to do is you want to activate, which it already is activated, your peripheral vision. Okay? And when you just be aware of your peripheral vision and just pay more attention to that, focus on that. Okay? And then if you see shadows or anything flashing by, you can ask a question. Either you can voice it or you can just think about it. And the answers might just blow you away. But having said this, don't be afraid of anything. Nothing can hurt you. That I guarantee you. Okay, I've never done few hours, but I'm going to say 7 days silent to connect deeply and observe my mind. Wow, that is totally amazing. I have heard of some, what do you call them, like silent retreats that a lot of people go to. And in these retreats, usually there's quite a few people that go together. And I've heard that they can be quite challenging because now all of a sudden you have all kinds of people around that you haven't met before, but at the same time, you share a common goal, right? And it can be challenging, but at the end, it is very rewarding. Now, if you can do 7 days on your own with no retreat, right, that would be even more mind-blowing. That would be just totally amazing. If you can do this, One Love Light, 7 days on your own, you would be so amazed at the answers that you will find and the connection that you will find with who you really are. I encourage that, actually. Let me know how it worked out for you. Okay, hello beautiful soul. How can I protect myself when trying to connect with other realms? All right, so this again, like I've said before, I know a lot of us, you're going to go on you're going to hear different people saying different things, that you need to protect yourself and you need to ground yourself and all that stuff. But I'm here to tell you that you don't need to protect yourself from anything or anyone, because I've said it many times before, you are a multi-dimensional being of vast proportions, a being of love and light, and nothing can hurt you. You think that something can hurt you, but it can't. Even if something tries to scare you, I'm just saying, right? Nothing can hurt you. So please don't be afraid. You do not need to be protected from anything. Polsky sent a wishing bottle. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate that. Emilio, blah, blah, blah. I'm glad I have some comedians here on board too. All right, I explained that. Third World War. September 2023, just remember this information. Okay, Emilio. Third World War. Awesome. Inner knowledge has no meaning without faith. Okay, Emilio, that's perfect. Okay, I call my spiritual guidance my dream revelation. I am guided much as you, but mostly dreams. Yes, that can happen absolutely, mostly through dreams. You can get guidance, you can get all kinds of information through dreams. The problem with most of us, though, with dreams is we can't really remember them, right? And that's why I recommend having a dream journal beside your bed, because through a dream journal, you can wake up in the middle of the night and you can write what you were dreaming about. And in the morning, when you look back, you will see your notes. Of course, that can break your sleep, but that's the best way that I can think of remembering your dreams. Kate Posk says, when I do that, I usually can see people's auras as well. Yes, absolutely. Totally agree with you, my friend. You can definitely see auras when you look at people dead on, and it is a gift for sure. You have um, exercised your mind to look at auras. That's very, very good. So Rick is saying, so you say faith doesn't play a role, isn't connecting with your archangel, isn't that some type of... Okay, so no, when I'm talking about faith, I'm talking about faith as in, what do you call it, like a belief system or something, right? Now, connecting with your angels and archangels and your guides is a different scenario altogether. I don't put that really with faith, but if it works for you, by all means, right? It's all good. You can connect if you have faith, if that's the way you're putting the word faith. Absolutely. But the way I meant faith was something different. But yes, you can connect with your archangels for sure. So these spirits can misguide you because they don't have all the truth, but only very partial truth. So this is where you need to know how you feel about it as well, Emilio. Thank you for your comment. If you feel something negative about it, then obviously I wouldn't communicate with those spirits. If you feel good about it, though, by all means, do it. How can I do meditation as a beginner? That's a great question. My best answer to you for meditation, it would be just to simply sit still somewhere, preferably on a sofa, right, or a couch somewhere where your back is supported, obviously. Close your eyes, put your attention and your focus on your head first, right, and then from your head just put your focus, just let your head just, kind of like a weight coming down to your shoulders, right, and then the weight comes down slowly to your arms, and then to your body, to your arms where they're supported by an armchair, right, armrest, and then down to your legs. So basically what you want to do is you want to completely relax your body and just stay present and focused. Close your eyes and then just follow whatever images come around your eyes, okay? That's the best way to meditate for me, because within like a few minutes of doing this, your mind will get to shut down a little bit, and sky's the limit when you do this. So my friends, like I said before, we all have something positive to share in this world. Please find out what your positive traits might be, and please just share them out there with the rest of the world, okay? And on that note, I see there's more people on board, so I wanted to say somebody was trying to impersonate me. Okay, so if you do get any messages or any DMs from me, no, it's not me. Okay, I would never ask you for money or to get involved with WhatsApp or anything like that. So if you do get somebody trying to contacting you and trying to say that it's me, and they even have my picture, they're really, really good actually, and trying to get money off you, please just block them and report it to TikTok, okay? Because I will never do that to any of you. So, and on that note, I'm still looking for 10 subscribers as my first goal. Why? Because from the future, I'm going to be communicating with people that have subscribed. And the reason for that is because it's beneficial for all of us. I have a lot of people on board right now, and I can't communicate with everybody all at once. And at the same time, people that do subscribe are going to know my schedule for when I go live, so you can actually go live with me and not miss anything. So on that note, I'm going to cut it here. And remember, I appreciate every single one of you. I love all your beautiful comments. And really, really, I am humbled, and I appreciate all of you. And on that note, love and light to all. And no matter what you do, be the greatest you. Love you very, very much.